Alright, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. Whoop. Here we're looking at our newest train. Fresh off the line, just did its first delivery. Yeah, had some issues with it in between episodes. I haven't really played much here, but I realized that it was just sitting here, and the mistake that I had made was that I had it loading all at Clun, and then and not at halt. And so what happened is that it sat here for the max amount of time before moving on, which is an issue. That being said, we have I have decided that there is space over here to do more stuff, and what we want to do is we're gonna file a lot of stuff through these two things. So first off, we have this oil sand mine over here, which can go up to, and let's put this on higher speed so we can gain money faster. We have this oil sand, which we're gonna send up towards this tools factory. Now, of course, those two don't mix, but we can use our oil sand over here for the fuel refinery and sand to then deliver to Halt the fuel. We can then continue the sand on up to the bricks to make bricks and deliver that to Great Torrington, and then I guess ultimately we could even bring it back to Hayden Bridge. We can bring it back to Hayden Bridge to help there. Here's one. Right. So then we also have wood here, and then wood here, lumber here, and then tools here. So we can bring this into the same line and ship it down to get the tools factory, and then ship that back up to Halt in Great Torrington to deliver those. I'm hoping that this will also... I'm not sure if this will actually give us enough in order to ship fuel over to Mablethorpe. That's actually one that I recognize off of a different thing. But it gets us a good, like, 4 cities here that have supplies running to them, and then maybe Mablethorpe if we get to it. So that's what I'm hoping for. Now, 2 million isn't really enough to get started here. Sort of need to start doing more than that, right? And maybe if we're lucky here, we can even... I'm thinking we may be able to get a second line going this way from this track, so we can all just combine into one and have one network going through everywhere. And maybe we'll be able to ship some fuel from up here down to these other locations. So we have Hayden and Hendon. Hendon. That works. And Clun. Sort of looks... No, I can't say that on YouTube. But yeah, so we're gonna start getting these resources started. The only issue, of course, is going to be... ooh, and we got food here that we can get over to Mablethorpe if it's all connected. One line to rule them all. Yeah, so, that's what we want to do here today. We need a lot of money in order to do it. Let's start with getting some tracks down here. I think first we want to... Now you can delete any road in this game. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. And exactly as I said that... you do curve, please? Where is that one road? Too big. There we go. The thing is that any city that is connected needs to still be connected when you get done with it, right? So this road here was cutting off Mablethorpe and Halt and these ones as well. So there's probably... so yeah, there's no roads connecting all the way through here. And so really, Halt, Hendon, and Clun were all disconnected from everything else. I mean, even up here, there's no roads that connect them through this one road. So this one road is critical for the entire map. Let's tax them. No, so really we need to get some tracks going here. But I don't want the entire thing to have a track. So we're gonna come in like this, and we're gonna be bam. And then we're going to expand this to configure, and we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're just gonna put a couple more. And then we will come over here and put that. Oh, hey now. Hey now. It's what dreams are made of. So, because we know we want fuel and we want tools here, we're gonna make 2 platforms that we can drop stuff off on, but we want the middle 2 to be just pass-throughs. So that'll be good. We also want to make sure we have one up here that's going to be 2 segments. And maybe we do it a little bit like so. And then we come in here with this dirt road and build it from here. Maybe not. Here down. There we go. So that this should now be connected to that. Great. Another one we need is this one over here. Now, technically, the train track, or the train system, can be on this side of the road and connected, and that way we don't have to do trucks through this main freeway here, which is actually the road that connects... Yeah, it's the road that connects Bid. Let's be honest. I'm gonna forever call it Bid, so it might as well be called Bid. So Great Torrington and... Nope, not doing great. Sorry. To Torrington. Eventually these towns are gonna be 3 letters and that's it. So, again, this road is very great. Very important. Alright, so we have these 2. And so our track here can come just around here and in. We can even demolish that and that all the way back to the main line. The factories and supplies, the mines, the forest, all of these things don't actually need to be connected by roads. They just need to, you know, eventually be connected, right? So we got a track here, and we're gonna put this guy over to here. Like so. Which one is this? Hello? Which one are you? Oh, it's gotta be one over here somewhere. Yep, that one. Okay, not a problem. We're working up here. Right, so we have our 1 track here. We do need a 2nd track. In case of expansion, we want to make sure that we are... coming on across like this. And then we'll do signals, and one way is yes. Great, and then this guy goes this way. Great. So that at least gets us lumber to this place. And then we'll want that to be a pass-through over here. those signals. Haha. I am intelligent. And actually, we're gonna cancel that. Did you actually make a second line? No, of course not. Oh, I actually have it turned off. That would be why. And so we want to make sure we get it all the way up here and put in like that, and then this guy can be intertwined into there. Then from there, of course, we have our one-way signals going this way. And we have our one-way signals going this way. Okay. Of course, we also have tracks that are gonna go out here. Similar to that. And you out here like so. Great. We're not gonna get tools from up here. So our tools actually come in here, and our slag wheel too. So both of the tracks that come up from up here will go down. We're also going to build a route over here. Nope, 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 nope. Cancel. Then we want this guy to also be like that. And then we'll have one. And then we can try and have one more that comes into here. Is that the right side? It is the right side. So it's a little bit of an intersection and it's a little bit messy, but it'll work for what we need. What we want is to hook this up to our main line, or our main source here. So we're gonna link it around like that, and that, I guess, would work. So again, shouldn't be an issue later on, but works out for us in the moment now. Right, so then we need a train station up here, but if you notice there's a giant mountain and I don't really want to go around it, so maybe we just curve around here. And so in the moment, we can pause it and just trash all of this. And then we'll build this guy here. You and tracks. And we'll go just across like so. And then we'll start curving around. And we can... There we go. So this track is not impeded by our other track. And that just made that connect to the wrong one. Great. Whoop-de-doo. No. So then this guy needs to be hooked up down here, but it doesn't want to. It's too tight of a curve. Ah, there we go. Great. And then we can do parallel parking over, or parallel tracks over to here. And work just like that. Alright, so, we need to get signals on this one still. That one works, and then we go in the beginning over here and go that way. And then lastly, we need to get rid of this line and train it up with the other one. Like that. We hit no on that, and yes. That goes into there as well. And so that'll bring bricks down here. Oh boy. Signals. Oh boy. Did that replace all of them? It didn't. It replaced some of them. So I'm gonna have to go and do this real fast. And then I realized that I didn't have yes, or I had yes instead of replace, so I need to go through and hit that instead, because that's what lets us replace it. And so that replaced all the way through to there. So then I could do this one, and it does most of the line to the bridge, which is where we stopped. And there we go. Okay, so we fixed signaling, thankfully. I think... Oh, I don't think Sand and the other one does the same vehicle, is it? Cargo... Yeah, so we need Sand to run up. Well, that's fine. So we'll just have the delivery be the first place. We have... There we go. I think it's better rotation. Yeah, so we want to come down here and deliver some stuff. We're gonna need 3 for now, because I want to deliver the brick later on. I want to deliver the food, or construction materials. I want to deliver food later, and I also gotta pick up tools. So for this station, we need a pass-through that starts off with like 3 of them. And so I think that's gonna work for us right now. And then we come in here and do like 3 more. Like so. Yeah. So then our last place that we are going to is over here. And we should just need the 1. Like so. I'm thinking like right in here. Maybe we come in here like this. And then like that. Except for we want, oh, that was the wrong button. We also need a second rail. Like so. And I want you to come in like this and up a little. Yeah, parallel track's not working. Oh well. Second one in there. It's a weird country road, but that works out well, I suppose. And you over to there. Like so. Great. Now, this is the end of line for one material. And this is the start of the line for another material. So honestly, we don't really need the cross here. It's just about to and fro. So we're gonna hit the one way, yes. Yes, and 150. We're gonna send it somewhere in here. It should take care of us all the way down here. We'll send it the other direction. All the way back. Great. So this material needs to go into this slot here. Yep. Just the one. However, we only want to build 2 tracks, right? So, is this route does not go anywhere, so we could just bulldoze it and not actually worry about either of these. Just like so. And then we're gonna do a track in here. Coming from here, going into... Yeah, but we're out of money, so let's go ahead and hit that fast forward button. Should have done that to begin with. Oops, let's pause that real fast. Torrington to Mablethorpe is broken. But honestly, they could just hook up here. Yep. There to there. Uh-oh. Let's borrow 500 real fast. We go over and then we go down. Much cheaper than trying to carve out a bunch of hillside there. And so now we shouldn't have an issue. Great! So now we have a little stint down here, we have a bunch of stuff up here, so now we just need to connect it and everything will be good. Oh, and then we need the trains, you know, this whole line. It's like a nice curve just to be like, ooh. We don't have that much fuel left, but we could put it somewhere else. We also want to make this connection fast and get trains on it so that these stations don't disappear, because that's the worst thing to ever happen. is to be in the middle of like building tracks, and then one of these be like, oh, we're gonna go out of business now. You can't get it running fast enough to actually supply stuff. Alright, well, money's going back up. I want to finish this track, so let's go ahead and try to do that real fast. Yeah, so this is the right one. Should go here. Was that a new one? Hold on. Where's our messages? Is there really, like, no message button? Apparently not. As long as it's not one of the ones we're trying to build at. Alright, so our next track is gonna be the one next to it. Going here. So this guy will need to come here. And the other one needs to also come over here. And so that'll be that. And the sand will go up and this will come through. So really this guy needs to come over here. And this one also needs to come over here. So we got two end of lines and the pass-through. Down here we need the construction materials, we need the tools, and we need... Oh, the tools get sent out. Right. Let's just do this and try and combine these and then have them come in like up here. Too much curvature. Great. And then for signals, we'll do yes one way and go in that way. Coming back. Great, so now we have all of that. We're gonna quickly repay our 500,000 there. And then we need to set up some lines. So we got one line, and a lot of these are gonna be railroads, so I'm gonna just copy that bit right there. So one line, which is going to be alt oil sand, and it's going to be this guy to this guy. I'm gonna add a new line. It's going to be alt on mats, and it's going to be from this guy, from this guy to that guy. Then we have Aiden tools. Oh, hello. Again, as long as... Whew, that's a close one. Right, so we have Hayden tools, which is great. Technically we need 2 deliveries there, but that's besides the point. We're gonna let our money build a little bit before we start going. And then we need... we'll say Hayden lumber. And I think it can be this, that, and then down to here. Oh, right. Not you. Say halt lumber? I say Hayden lumber. Which is this guy to that guy. Great. At this point, I think we need to stop for a moment and start looking at deliverables, right? So our first one is this guy to this guy. And did I make that line? Oil sand. Yep. So then we need to... You're coming down here. And going back. Yeah. So... let's build a vehicle. It's going to be a steam. We're going to get a Baldwin and a cargo. We're going to go ahead and get what can take the oil sand you can. And so we can add... Really? You can just... $2.4 mil. Wow, you can actually take quite the capacity. We're going to start with 4. And we're going to get you on that line. Let's halt oil sand. The thing is that we also need to deliver here, right? So we can wrap that way. And then for right now, I think we're just gonna get a road depot over here. So we're gonna get a bus depot over here. 0 on the left. 2 on the right, because we're going to end up with that, and then 30 meters, because that's what I prefer to have. We're going to... Yeah, that should work. And then I like the one way out, one way in sort of vibe. And small country road from there to there. Hello? That worked out pretty well. Alright, and then we need a building for a cargo depot, truck unload, and we're gonna get the fuel off first. That works in our favor, and then... Oh. Yeah, I really need to get this going. Giving myself a heart attack over here. Alright, so then we need this guy. Is that train going? It is. Almost down to the first one. And then up here, we're going to go and buy 4 cargo. And we're gonna make a new line. From there to there. And this is the truck for halt fuel. And now I gotta actually sneeze. Ooh, cotton time. Great. So that's fine. We want halt central to be full load all. And then we can add the trucks that are unassigned to halt fuel. And so they should start loading there. So when this train coming through our network here, looks so domestic, doesn't it? And as it pulls into the station here, it drops off the first stuff for it to be reduced, and our first truck gets our load. Great. We also now need to make the construction mat run, which we have it come down here first and then turn around. It'll go in the right direction, I believe. Jeez, why is all the Mablethorpe stuff closing? It's not great. Right, so we now need a train for the other side of it. Construction mats. So go and train depot, buy that. Get our trusty Baldwin for now. And oh, Burnley Forest down here, isn't it? That was the other one that I was looking at. Yeah, Burnley. We had a great rotation, but with us starting up here, I think continuing up here is probably the best idea. So again, Steam, Baldwin, Cargo, Sand, and we're doing 4 right now. We can assign it to the halt conmats, and it'll go there. Now we do have quite a bit of money left, so if we could get the actual conmats to then go the other direction, we need to wait until 1.8 million. With this line, see, how do we see this? Halt fuel. Finances, the line's doing fantastic. Ooh, you got a backup of stuff. Do you need more fuel? Hello? City? Bid, thank you. Charts, destination, overview. You actually do. So let's look at this line. Manage line, manage vehicles, what I mean. We're gonna take the 3 and let's loan them. So we got more vehicles on the line. Great success. Now, technically, I do also want a bus depot up here. And we could send it from this bus depot, and they just take forever. Which I'm not opposed to. But let's build our buildings first, eh? And, yeah. We'll get to both of them. Line, line. Trucks. Hey, you're supposed to be tight. Torrington Conmats. So go, and then we also need the cargo stop. And so if we do that, we start here, and then we go over here, and we want full load all to go. We're gonna build a bus station right there. And so we should start delivering Conmath as soon as our vehicle gets up here, and actually it's already been and gone. Maybe. Ah. So I just made the connection, so now there's sand waiting here. We might need to duplicate this little fella. He's going pretty long. Or like, it's a pretty long haul for him. That should be coming out of here. Great. So again, it's 3 more minutes or full load. I click on these birds. I didn't see anything. Sure didn't. It's funny. Okay, so then this guy should have sand on him now. Not as much, but still sand. Which is great. As soon as they come in, this should start kicking off, and I just want to see it and witness it for myself. And 5 and 6. Great. This is a 1-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah. We got these 2 trains now rolling. So this guy can supply everything now. Which is good. If I look at our finances in a table, they're looking pretty good. If we look at charts, though, I mean, I've been spending a lot of money, right? So that's why it's all funky. I want to look at line statistics. Torrington Conmats hasn't made money because they haven't been actually shipping stuff, but Halt Fuel isn't actually doing that great either. Then there's the second one. Okay, so it's not terrible, but it's not great either for now. Bid Fuel's doing great. A real moneymaker, actually. Bid Fuel. Oh, it's this long one, isn't it? That makes sense. Bid Oil and Build Oil 2 shouldn't really be that amazing. Just because there's shorter routes with one train on them. Honestly, if I wanted to level one of these guys up, I should be running both trains on one. Which we could do with this southern route because it has 2 tracks versus this northern one. Bid Fuel is not doing great either, but it's actually just the delivery, so it's not really as profitable. So we got like vehicles waiting. And vehicles waiting over here. You're not told to wait on this, right? London Road. Yeah. It's weird that they back up like that, though. And these guys are backed up. So I'm almost wondering if we manage line and tell them they have to wait for like 60 seconds, right? Wait for 1 minute before releasing. How long does that actually look to them? I guess it'd be my time, right? So 1 minute for me before this releases. Let's lower that actually to 30 seconds. Do 2 less just to see how that goes. Alright, we got 5 mil in the bank. Let's start getting our wood operation up and running just so that we don't lose that as well. And so we're going to really boost halts here in this episode and get that going. So buy the vehicle, let's get to steam up, Baldwin class, and cargo. We got wood, we got lumber. However, we're doing 2 separate ones, I think. Which is unfortunate, but will work out. We're not 2 of these vehicles, but we'll get 4 of these. And we got enough money for that. One of them is going on the Hayden lumber. And one of them is going on the Halt lumber. Then we need 1 more vehicle. 1 more train. Steam, Baldwin, cargo. Actually deliver the tools, which is right there. For a line that I haven't made yet. Go. Huh. apparently didn't make enough routes, but that's fine. I don't think it shouldn't impact too many things, so that's fine. It'll be fine. And so I have a train over here that needs to go on to the Hayden Tools route. And that shall start our business over here. Thank you. And then we go one the other direction as well. Oh. Yeah, that works. Yeah, totally. You didn't confuse the system at all, right? Right. Saving, saving. Unpause. Thank you. You're not getting the tool or the con mats you need. But that's alright, because we can expand things. Woo! But expansion will only take place in the next episode. Guys, I've been Heroes Keyman 180. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to tell me something I'm doing wrong in this game, leave a comment down below. Until next time, take care.